back to my channel. So apparently I need life hacks because my life is in shambles. I mean, if I look less than enthused in the next couple of videos is because this is my third time filming two products and my second time filming another. This new camera that I got, I'm still struggling to figure out the lighting. I'm still struggling to figure out the angles. I recorded a lot of stuff. Let's just call it a lot of stuff yesterday, and when I went to check the footage, the audio was out of sync with the video. The lighting was off. The angles were horrifying. So I just busted out my old camera, and that's what I'm using right now because at least I know that this is gonna come out right. But anyway, today, or once again, we're gonna talk about the a couple of things from Covergirl. If my Makeup Revolution video goes up before this one, then it probably won't though. You'll probably know that I don't normally use a lot of American Drugstore products. I've recently started buying more American Drugstore products because I feel like the quality has finally started to improve. Covergirl isn't necessarily one of those American Drugstore brands that's been on my radar. I tend to use a lot of L'Oreal. Yeah, but not a whole lot of Covergirl. I have a couple of Covergirl items, and one of the items that I got and I really liked, even though the undertone is total crap on me, is the Covergirl Vitalist foundation. I have the shade 765 Tawny. It's a little bit too dark on me, and also once it dries down completely, it tends to look a little bit olive, so in certain areas of my face, it makes me look a little bit gray, but sometimes when I really want to wear it, because I do really like the finish, sometimes when I really want to wear it, I will mix a little bit of my Illamasqua, one of my Illamasqua mixers in there to just make the color a little bit more peachy and a little bit of a better fit for me. Because like I said, the finish is beautiful, and in the summertime, I can't really wear it in the winter, but in the summertime, it's, you know, it's a wonderful foundation. I was in Rite Aid the other day because I had gone in to pick up some medication for my mother, and I saw that not only had Covergirl expanded their Vitalist line to include highlighters, a kind of a lightweight glowing moisturizer, but also powders, not lip liners, colored eyeliner pencils, wait, no, they're not pencils, they're felt tip liners, colored felt tip liners, brow products, under eye concealer, and was there something else? And yes, a setting spray. So they were running a BOGO, and so I picked up a whole bunch of stuff, and then I went on their website because there wasn't a whole lot there. I went on their website to see if there was anything else available from the line, because I went on the Covergirl website and I saw a whole bunch of stuff. So I was like, ooh, but it's not available for purchase on the Covergirl website. So I went to the Rite Aid website. It wasn't there, and of course then I started searching, and Google pointed me towards Amazon, and Amazon had everything from the line there, from the under eye concealers. I saw that they also had some highlighters available. I think there were 6 or 8 of them. They are $10.99 in Rite Aid, but I also saw them on Amazon, and they're $8.99 on Amazon. However, Rite Aid is running a BOGO, so you can get on the whole Vitalist, on the whole Covergirl line, so you can get one for half off of, you know, whatever you purchase from the line. But I don't know if I didn't see it when I went in the first time, or they didn't have it, but they didn't have, I wasn't able to get any of the highlighters when I first went in. I saw the highlighters on Amazon, and I didn't want to wait for them to get here, so I went back into Rite Aid, and when I went back in there and I looked more carefully, they were all the way at the bottom of the display, which by the way is tucked into the back of Rite Aid, like they don't want anybody to buy it. It's like completely separate from the Covergirl section, and it's also completely separate from the the new product section that they always have up front. Like literally the only reason that I found it is because I was going back to the pharmacy and I stumbled on it, literally the only reason. But anyway, so I went back and I looked at the display just to see, because I was like super excited when I first saw it. So when I first saw this stuff, I was so excited that my eye only, you know, went towards a couple of items, and those are the items that I picked up. Because in addition to the Vitalist collection that I picked up, I also picked up some lip products. But that's going to come later. So when I went back in, at the bottom of the shelf, here were these highlighters sitting down. So I picked up 4 of the new Vitalist Healthy Glow highlighters. I picked up the shade Moonstone, Candlelit, Sunkissed, and Daybreak. Now, because I'm re-recording this, I have already tried these highlighters. I'm going to give you some swatches of them, and then I will give you my thoughts on what I think of the highlighters. So stick around, I'll be right back. They come in a little box that look like this. I already took them out of the box to make it easier for me to grab to swatch. They come in a box that looks like this. On the back of the box is kind of a representation of what the color is, and then there is also the number. You know, like I was saying before in my earlier video that I'm having a hard time using the new camera that I purchased because it's really messing up on the lighting and the angles and stuff like that. But so I went back and I just used my old camera. The only drawback to the old camera is that, you know, it doesn't autofocus. It just focuses on my face, and then everything else is out of focus no matter where I put it. But anyway, when you take it out of the box, it comes in a little bottle that looks like this. It has Healthy Glow at the bottom. Of course, I'm doing it upside down. It has Vitalist Healthy Glow at the bottom. On the front, it has the same thing, but it also has the number of the highlighter. It doesn't have the name either on the bottom or on top. So yeah, you might want to try to remember the number, or rather the name that you're using. So this is number 1. This is Moon Glow. Oh, sorry, Moonbeam. It's a pure white almost. And this is what it looks like. This is number 3. This is Candlelit. And this is what it looks like. This is number 4, Sunkissed, and that's a bronzy gold. That's what it looks like. It's pretty close to my skin tone. Let me try to, there you go. That's what that looks like. You know, when I look at it in the pan, it looks kind of like a rose gold, but when I actually know, it looks kind of like a bronzy gold. But then when you swatch it, it kind of looks more like, I don't know, a rose gold. Okay, and this is the last one that I picked up in Daybreak. It's just a nice gold shade. Okay, so Moonbeam, Candlelit, Sunkissed, and Daybreak. My thoughts on this highlighter. It is not, first of all, it's a very, very subtle highlighter. That's number 1. Number 2, it does not blend well. Anywhere you put it, that's where it's going to stay. Like, I would use it right now, but I have to go out and I really don't want to mess up my foundation or my makeup again using this highlighter because it's just really not worth it. Like literally, I used 2 highlighter brushes yesterday. I used the Wet n Wild highlighter brush that I use for everything. The Wet n Wild highlighter brush is not dense enough to pick up anything from this, so it really wasn't working very well. So then I switched to my my other highlighting brush, which I'm not going to try to pronounce the name because yeah. But this one was denser and was able to pick up product, but I placed wherever I placed the product on my face, okay, wait, no. This one is able to pick up some product, but it wasn't enough to show. So then I stuck my finger in there and I placed it and I tried to blend it out. Did not work. So as a highlighter, I don't believe that these work very well as a highlighter, as a traditional highlighter. I think because of the formula, like it doesn't really share out very well. Like you can still see, look, see, let me put this down right quick. See, it's dried on my hand already and I can't even share it. And this is what I'm talking about. When you try to use it as a highlighter, it does the same thing, like it doesn't move. Do you see that? Yeah, that's what it does on the face. So as a traditional highlighter, I don't think these work well. CoverGirl really needs to go back to the drawing board with this because these are a hot ass no. Second of all, can they work for other things? Maybe. One of the things that you could probably do with it to make it work well as a highlighter, and I don't know how many people are going to do this because it's just a lot of work for a damn highlighter, but if you have jojoba oil, what you can do is you can take a bit of the highlighter, put it on the back of your hand, drop some jojoba oil in it, and then mix it in. It'll make it of a looser texture, and you should be able to use it as a highlighter that way. Barring that, another way that you could use it is like an all over face illumination, because it does give some kind of illumination. Like, I'm like really mad at that, by the way. Look at that. Yeah, no. You could probably use it as an all over face illuminator underneath your makeup just to give your skin like a boost or a glow. But as a traditional highlighter, these are not gonna work. So these are $10.99 at Rite Aid right now. I don't know where else they are other than Amazon, where they're $8.99. But if you want to take your chances with this, you're free to do that, you know. But as for me, I do not recommend these as highlighters. Okay, guys, thanks for tuning into my CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Glow highlighter review. I will be uploading 2 more CoverGirl reviews in the next couple of days. One for the Melting Pouts lips and another one for the other Vitalist Healthy Glow face products. So if you want to see those, be sure to come back and check those out. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.